Yeah. First order of the day. Cricket.
I'm waiting on your first order of the day. Come on now.
I don't know. I was hoping you would tell us.
Oh, you think I should have the first order of the day?
Yeah, because you are like the sneak thief, the sneakiest of the thieves. So yeah, that honor is yours.
Well, first things first. Welcome. Good to see you guys.
Thank you.
Has there been anything awesome happening over this past week besides Chaotic's cat?
Not much, I believe.
Yeah, not much. Couple of movies. That's about it. Yeah.
I haven't noticed a giant amount of clan activity this week. It's been kind of slow.
Yep.
You guys notice that?
Yes, I have.
I think everyone's kind of gotten their fill of Crota, right?
I don't know. Yeah, in my experience, new raids are being quite challenging.
Well, let's put it this way. New raids are challenging if you're helping someone. If you can find a team who's completed it and play with them regularly, you'll have no problems.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're bringing someone who's never done it and then two guys without a microphone, you're basically fucked.
And that's dealers day.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
So I'm not saying that not to keep trying that, because people need that completion, and those people who know how to do it had someone help them learn how to do it. So at some point everyone has to learn. Not a big deal. But this week is Vault of Glass for the raid.
Vault of Glass.
Is anybody interested in helping D-Lorf with your Sherpa events? Because if you could do them later, if you could give me like 2 hours later, I could get involved. But you're always starting like way too early for me.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I've just been trying to see how active the in-game community is, because it's just been kind of like the BLG2 clan. Like I'm seeing like maybe four people total out of the clan on.
Well, that's just when you're on, though. I mean, because those guys are on. They were the most active group between the two clans. It was BLG2 was the most active one. We actually had people complaining that were in BLG. They wanted to switch over because they said that no one was on.
On PS4?
Yeah. That was like, I don't know, a month ago.
Yeah, some people are under that impression that BLG2 is like more active than PS4. I mean, PS4 is basically BLG1.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. And they've been coming back also slowly, complaining that they don't have the tag. I've seen more people recently like coming in saying that why did we boot them?
Oh yeah, they're like, hey, why did I lose my tag? It's like,
What?
log into the game, bro.
Yeah, like come play a little.
Yeah. Play.
Yeah, just log in and do whatever you want, and then yeah. I mean,
Well, I've noticed that our Facebook is getting pretty close to that 1,000 mark. I'm pretty excited about that.
yeah.
I'm not really worried about forcing any sort of interaction in the clan forum or in the clan arena. I'm not worried about that being a big deal. I don't think that we need to force people to, get involved just before the game dies.
Yeah.
I think our biggest most sure sign of how successful we've been is going to be when we log into Destiny 2 for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I can almost guarantee you that everyone's friends list is going to be lit the fuck up.
I'm still wondering how it's going to be the new clan system if there's one.
I'm thinking we're going to hear a lot more about it after E3.
When is E3 this year?
And the upcoming reveals.
Let's see. When is E3 this year? Cortana?
This week, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's the 13th. It's next week.
Is it next week? Okay.
It's like 2 weeks coming up, so it'll be Tuesday, June 13th to Thursday, June 15th.
Yeah, I knew it was very, very close.
Yeah, it's not too far away now. So I think after that we'll get a little more information, and I believe that just knowing what Bungie's done in the past, they're probably gonna give us a pretty big info dump, and then release small bits of information until the rest of the game comes out.
That's what they did with Destiny 1 too, though.
Yeah, I was a part of the open beta, not the closed beta.
Yeah.
But I've played since they opened the beta up, and that seems to be the system they use even for their DLCs. They go, big info dump, small clarifying info dump. There's the content. So yeah. I don't expect it to be much different. But you're absolutely right, Ace. Once we figure out what we're going to be capable of, then we can really start organizing a lot more of how to utilize those tools to make everyone successful.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be able also to be more specific with these guided games.
Yes.
I think that we might just do our recruiting sessions there.
That's possible as well. I was also thinking that it wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work out yet. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. But we could separate our clans even into the PvE and PvP clans, so that it'd be a lot easier to find.
We'll be doing specializations, right? The way we planned some time ago.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely like I didn't see a point in doing it earlier because we'd have a lot of people switching back and forth, and it would kind of be a pain in the ass. But if there's a reason for it, if there's someone who wants to be a PvE Sherpa, someone that we can give a Sherpa tag to, and then they could go and actually like Sherpa people. The only thing that
I could be down for that.
I think that one of the fundamental changes between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 as far as the community side is that now the Sherpas are going to be recruiters.
Yep.
That's going to be a major change.
There's this new scheme with guided games.
I can recruit, I guess. I got the ability.
Dude, all you really have to do is just be friendly and give them the right information. That's everything is in their hands.
I mean, I think we could. I don't know. I think right now would be a little bit tricky opening the fire team and go public, but once we get like this specific game type and event guided games, I think it's gonna be easier than going into countless Facebook forums and Reddit and Bungie. Right.
And Bungie's probably going to give the hosting clan a lot of the control as to whether or not this person stays in the fire team. Things like that. Like, if someone shows up and they're an asshole, they have to give the option to boot someone out.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm hoping.
I don't want to focus on the negative parts of it, but I do believe that there's going to have to be some control given to the clan themselves. So
it'll probably be a vote the kick type thing.
Yeah, I think it might be just as simple as it is now, as having a fire team leader and having the fire team leader the ability to boot members of the team.
Yep, sounds interesting.
Have any of you guys ever played a game where it was vote to kick?
Yes.
What game was like that?
One of the original Call of Duties, actually. I think it was Call of Duty, the original Black Ops.
Call of Booty.
Was it a major part of the toxicity of the community, or did it really help when it was those types of people that you wanted to get rid of?
Yeah, it helped. If you had a toxic asshole, it helped.
Word.
Yeah, it was pretty much unanimous, or if one person wanted to keep him and 3 wanted to get rid of him, it still kick him.
Yeah, it was majority rule.
I never even thought about that. That's pretty fucking ruthless.
They did that with maps too, so you could choose the next map you were on.
Have they since moved away from that process, or?
I don't know. I haven't played Call of
think it's
Duty in
still
like
in
7 years.
Well, yeah. No, I didn't expect you guys to know. I was just wondering if maybe there's a chance. I think that's a possibility. Maybe even if Destiny doesn't give us the tools to do that, Destiny 2 doesn't give us the tools to do that, maybe we can make that a clan rule, where you have a vote to kick option.
To give people a fair chance.
Right. Absolutely.
Come with me.
And like I said, I don't know what they're going to give us. Most of this is just speculation, but just the idea that I really love about the guided games, the whole integrated clan situation, is that we have no idea what's going to happen yet, but it's obvious what would be useful.
Don't boot the Mexican.
Don't boot the Mexican. That can be on our t-shirts.
This came from the top of my head.
It's beautiful, sir.
Yeah, keep listening.
I think that, as we go along, we're just gonna have to scramble and get the information. My ultimate goal is, when the game is released, we don't need to worry about doing serious hard scheduling until like 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. Let everybody play the game. Don't worry about being super organized. Just let it all kind of happen naturally, and then we can realize what tools are important, what the community wants, and figure out ways to work these ideas we have now into the final process of the game. So definitely something to keep in mind. I'm not worried about it being like super intensive. I'm hoping Bungie gives us exactly what we need without any sort of extraneous bullshit. So we'll see how well they do on that.
I have high hopes.
I do too, actually. I think they really do. If there's one thing that I can say about Bungie, is they listen to the community. And sometimes that's good, and sometimes it's bad. It depends on if you like shotguns or not. It depends on if you were, killing people with sticky trip mines. I mean, really what it comes down to is they want their game to be the best, and they want their community to love it. So I think that, they saw how in-depth clans got and how big the communities have grown, and they really want to capitalize on that. But the main thing they're doing is avoiding matchmaking for raids.
But I thought they were doing that.
That's what this is. That's what the guided games is.
Okay.
That's their answer to matchmaking for raids. There was a statistic, I think they released it just before Rise of Iron, and they said that less than 10% of the entire Destiny community had finished a raid.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, that was at Rise of Iron, I think.
Oh my god.
So, I think I believe that is the main thing they're trying to address with this next game, as far as guided games and clans and communities. They want to make that easy for everyone to be a part of. So, I think we'll see a major change in their website layout. We may even have to create new clans altogether. I have no idea. But we're definitely going to see a lot of change with how we are able to manage our communities. So,
Bright Light Raiders.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
Bright Light Wreckers.
I'd do that more than PvP.
True.
I'd be down for the
so
Sherpa.
I think that's a major deal. Is the Sherpas are going to be recruiters. The way they're going to handle the actual guided games portion of the clans, we're just going to wait and see how that works. We may be separating the clan into three different, maybe 4 different. That depends on what we have available, but different tags for different situations, so that those recruitments can happen specifically to where they need to happen. For instance, you're not getting PvP guys saying, "Will you come do trials?" when you're in the middle of a raid, things like that. Putting those kind of things together, figuring out what makes the most sense.
Sounds good.
Other groups? No. Sorry. Someone joins the Facebook, they're like, "Hey, let me join." And I look at their thing, and they've been a member of like 50 or more other fucking games or other communities, and none of them are games. I'm like, nope. So one more thing that I think we should start doing, and it would need to be a person or a couple of people kind of taking control of this. And this is a big one. Like, for instance, Hockey Steve, he's hitting that Bungie.net pretty hard. He's doing the recruiting, he's getting the messages out there, he's doing most of the actual administration in the recruiting session of our clan. He's putting a lot of effort in there. I don't want him to do this. We need someone on Bungie.net to be our community focus person. Kind of the same thing we do in Discord and Facebook, where we make posts about this and posts about that, and we have like an entire address the community kind of thing. Like, we need to have someone who's our Bungie.net representative, or a couple of someone's. It would be something just as simple as just reposting things from the social media that we already have now.
Just copy and pasting. Okay.
Sure, yeah. Bungie.net has a lot more options. I would hope that this person would take the time and like get involved in what's going on there, kind of keep their finger on the pulse. But for the most part, I think that our community could easily be on the weekly spotlight. We just got to be out there.
Okay.
There's not a lot of that happening, and I know that it seems pretty scary. Maybe, I mean, I don't know exactly how much work that would be, because I'm not really a part of that. Bungie.net it's brand new. I just got it back, so it's still like there's been some changes since last time I was on there.
New to it all.
Except for the one change that would really matter.
Right?
Sorting. No name sorting. They haven't put that in yet.
Damn
Bunch of
them.
assholes.
You figured that would be one of the first things they put in.
But yeah, I just think that it would be a good thing before Destiny 2 for us to find someone willing to put in a little bit of effort on Bungie.net. I know that we got Jonesy, she's running our Twitter right now. Like I said, Hockey Steve is doing a lot in the recruiting side. So I'm gonna put the word out. I want someone to be there, to be part of it as much as possible.
Yep.
Boom.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been sitting there trying to figure out how Hockey Steve gets to him so fast. And has those big messages.
He's got them on a notepad, and he just copy and paste.
He writes them all the night before.
They were probably written like, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something. We just kind of edited them and trimmed down the admin names and added new names and stuff.
We just made it look like our own work. Talking face.
Yeah, we try to make it look like we did it. Yeah, that's mostly what I want to talk about. There's some fun things happening. What was it, like the Destiny Olympics thing that was gonna happen kind of died. No one did anything. But the last thing that I wanted to do was like show up to something like that and then take over.
Yeah.
They just weren't prepared for it. One of the clans had some kind of falling out with that one guy, and there wasn't a whole lot of work being done to put it together, so kind of sucks, but that's not gonna happen. That's not happening.
And based on our experience, doing Olympics within the clan right now would be just 3 people.
I mean, we could try it. That's the thing. It is possible to try it, but I think you're right. I think we wouldn't have any real interest. But maybe maybe that's the thing that like keeps people coming back. One major thing that I've really had a chance to kind of open my eyes to recently is the fact that like every last one of us has a huge positive impact on a large amount of people. Our gaming community has been a home away from home, a new family for literally hundreds of people, and it's our involvement that really kind of brings people together and makes it work. So I'm really like I'm not giving up on the community at all. I want to keep trying to schedule raids and Sherpa for weapons and do as much as I can to like keep trying. Every last one of you guys has been a major part of that positive impact, and it's one thing to just say like, oh, I do it because it's fun, but like there's probably a large number of people right now who are still playing this game who would not be if we weren't. If we weren't asking for nightfalls or asking for raids or trying to find teams for trials, if we weren't doing that, a lot of guys would have stopped and moved to something else completely different in their lives. So we are definitely doing something noteworthy, and I feel something that's necessary for games like this to stay alive. But more than just the game, it's our community. You guys are fucking fantastic. Thank you for your service. You're all fired.
Yay!
I thought the same will never come.
I didn't want it.
It was getting expenses giving out those free tacos, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it was like, okay, can you give me a taco? And I was like, okay, yeah, there you go. But I mean, yeah, after all this time, yeah, it gets expensive, man.
All that beat.
Yeah.
I think that's probably about it, you guys, if there's nothing else.
I guess not. It's been pretty quiet, and I think it's gonna be a little bit slow until we have more news about the beta and the destiny of Destiny 1.
Exactly.
I wonder if they're going to announce the beta at E3.
That'd be cool if they announced the closed beta.
Probably July 7th. I can see it being July 7th.
Dude,
7/7?
I think that's absolute horseshit.
What's that?
Don't play Overwatch. We have candy. We have candy. We have arrows and bows for you. You if you like to throw arrows and kill people.
Wait, who's playing with balls?
No, arrows. Not balls.
Fucking Hanzo means. I mean, what?
Fuck you, Dave.
Sneak gets the play of the game playing Hunter.
Multiple times, by the way. Not just the once that Ace was there.
So can I head back into the clan yet?
No.
Shh, Dave is typing.
My 5th played hero. So you're like his 5th appreciated friend, Sneak. So things with the pawn are doing good, right? Like,
yes.
slow, yeah.
Have you guys been to their streams? Has anybody had a chance to check their streams out?
Not yet, but I've been getting like their friend requests and.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I got the friend requests. Haven't had a chance to play with any of them yet because I haven't really seen them.
A lot of them are UK, so
I was gonna say I was playing with Lady Rattle. She's alright.
yeah, a lot of them are UK, so they have slightly different times.
From across
Yeah.
a pond?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why they're called that.
I thought I just made an amazing and ingenious joke. Pun.
Nope, Ace. We thought of it already.
Oh man.
Her name is Lady Rattles UK.
UK.
Not Lady Rattle suck. Don't call it that.
Alright.
Yeah, I think the integration is going well. There was a little bit of a snafu. I think that it's difficult because it was hard to get all the right information out at the right time. Instead of waiting like I wanted to, everyone was just so excited they just fucking released it. Like released all the information right away, and I didn't have a chance to like give them all the information I think that they needed. So, Bacon, are you making a fucking paper mache something or other?
I was opening my bottle, my thing of Monster. Let me wrong.
Jesus, man. Sound like you're building a fucking birdhouse.
Maybe he is.
Now you're just doing it on purpose. Go do a nightfall, you asshole.
Night falls.
Ass hat.
Oh, where did you end up?
Someplace with free tacos.
Oh, the nightfall channel, right?
The night
but
falls won't give you strange coins anymore. They're gonna give you free tacos. That way, everyone's happy.
Nightfall.
Yeah, you've been nightfall with free tacos. I mean, you can't complain about that. I mean,
We could. 'cause
it's
that would
like,
do nothing in Destiny.
yay! Who wants an exotic when I can have free tacos? Yeah. Who wants to get 400 light? You can get just a couple